I think it's probably too early to call the shots on Angela Merkel as a chancellor. She may still be there for up to 3 years, depending on the outcome of the party election, but it's clear that we're going into transition to the next phase. I think Germany is coming out of a very successful period, faced with quite dramatic external and internal challenges for the future. The fact is that all three constituents of Germany's success for the past 70 years are under attack: transatlantic security guarantee, European integration, and the access to free and open markets globally. And that, I think, is something that Germany will have to deal with, the next leadership will have to deal with, in developing more of a strategic culture to respond to the external pressures, as there are the return of geopolitics, a rise of geoeconomics, but also a crescent of instability from Eastern Europe over the Middle East to Northern Africa externally. And internally, we will have to deal with the impact of demographic change on the labor market, on our pension system. We will have to deal with the challenges of technology, of digitalization, of decarbonization, which will have a major impact on our car industry. And we will have to make sure to manage all of those while maintaining social cohesion and political stability in our country. So there's a lot to do for the future. We all have to work to get that one right. And the years of Angela Merkel may be remembered as a golden age of Germany, and I think it is the responsibility of those in charge in the future to make sure that this is not a sad memory, but one that laid the foundation for where we're heading into the 21st century.
Well, we have been used to Angela Merkel now for more than a decade. She has become a powerhouse in European politics, not just in the country, in Europe, but also a highly respected figure in the world. At some point after the Trump election, some newspapers have promoted her as the new leader of the West. I would think we're going to miss her. We're going to miss her pragmatism. We're going to miss her incrementalism that made me visionary at the time, but that brought us a good way out of the euro debt crisis. Her successor, maybe a woman, it may be a man, has big shoes to fill in, and the German economy at the moment is still doing well, but the turmoil around us, the instability in the neighborhood, are a revisionist Russia, a China on the rise, and a United States whose president is about to destroy, or at least are calling questions our common institutions. All will pose fundamental question whoever will succeed Angela Merkel.
It depends from what we mean after Merkel, because Merkel is going to resign as a head of the CDU, but we should look at how long she will last as a chancellor. It depends from the outcome of the CDU Congress in Hamburg on the 7th, 8th of December. If he's going to win Merz, I think the days of Angela Merkel as a chancellor could be numbered. But if he's going to win Karen Bauer, which has been called Mini Merkel, I think she's going to last for a couple of years. This is important for Europe, for the construction of European integration, because Merkel is one of the few European leaders committed to European integration, even if the style sometimes could be questioned. It's pragmatic, incremental decision. She's not very strongly committed, but nevertheless, it's one of the few European leaders committed to European integration. And possibly she could also work with Emmanuel Macron, which is in trouble as well because of the protest of the Gilets jaunes, the yellow jackets. Is under heavy pressure. So we need to have those two leaders in order to keep up the European integration going forward.